Sweet dreams are made of this.
What's up? What's up, guys? Hope everyone's well. It's a lovely evening with a promising sunset in the forecast. And I thought it would be a good idea to take y'all along for some drone flights that I've been wanting to do, sharing my thought process, how I prepare for it, and the execution of it. It may be a little bit more in depth than you may think. Stick around. Okay, so what are the three things you got to worry about when you're trying to get that epic drone shot that you've been thinking about forever? It's preparation, it's execution, and then the edit. Depending on the shot, this one involves the Space Needle, so my preparation was going on Google Earth, looking around the needle at the surrounding buildings, looking at what height I could be at, how far I could go until I got a turn per se, how fast I need to go, distance, and the main part is your control point, which is where you're going to control the drone from. So it needs to be in clear view of where you're flying, obviously, and a secluded location if you can. That always helps so people don't bother you. When it comes to execution, you just got to send it. You just got to go for it. If you thought about it and you've been obsessing over it like I have, chances are you're not going to be happy until it's absolutely perfect. So if you don't get it the first time, keep trying, right? And I am by no means a drone professional. I'm not going to pretend that I know everything, and I'm not going to tell you what rules to follow and what not to, where the gray areas are. That's your business. This is mine. That being said, don't be afraid to take a risk. If you're confident in your skills, go for it. It's only going to make the video better. And then the edit. In all seriousness, that needs to take you longer than the preparation and the execution took. You need to finish out your project. That is where the magic is made. And you know that. So I'm here at the location I have chose to control the drone from. So we're gonna go up there and we're gonna see if we can do this. Found the spot. Lovely parking garage at the base of the Space Needle. Everything I need to see is right there. So I'm laying in bed the other night thinking about this shot. Picture this. Dark side flyby of the head of the needle with the sun in the background, passes the spire on the top, and then speed ramp to the light side with the mountain in the background and the city, and just gorgeous. So if it works out, I think the sun is at the appropriate height. Let's try it. All right, here we go. For some reason my screen record's not working. So I'm just gonna show you the unedited clips for now, and I'll walk you through. So first I had to go to the far side of the needle and line up the sun with the spire on each side, and just a basic side-to-side pan for that. And while keeping it in the center of the screen, I rotated around to the light side and lined up the mountain in the city here, and I think it turned out really well. I'm really happy with it. I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like edited. All right, I think we have what we need. Let's get out of here. All right, y'all, so we're back home. I'm gonna go through the edit with you. If you're not interested in the editing part and you just wanna see the final product, fast forward to that timestamp right there. And if you're tagging along, let's get to it. So I'll get my screen recording here and we'll open up Final Cut. I got our clip and the song choice that I picked already. The song is very important to the edit. It dictates the tempo and the emotion of the clip. So once you have all that, we'll get to work. So this is the unedited clip. As you can see, I did the light side first, and I'll just scrub through that quick just for time's sake. I really like how there's two ferries out in the bay. And come around to the sun. So this is where I want to start it. So first we're gonna highlight that clip and reverse it. And then we have something to work with. Perfect. Alright, so this is where I want to start. I'm gonna slow down the first part of the clip so it lines up with the music. And I'm trying to get the sun right at the edge of the spire there, and then we're gonna speed ramp to the other side real fast. But so that's my point. Shift B, and we'll just drag it out a little to this downbeat right there. Right about there, it's fine. And with just that little that'll work. Okay, so now we're working with this here. I'm gonna find the point where the sun is on the other side where I want it. Right about there. Another Shift B, and this one will be, this is where our speed ramp is. We'll speed that up to 20 times. Take the fade off. And then we'll let that play. And then right there, we'll Shift B again. And now we're gonna find where we want to stop on the other side. Code right about there. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what that looks like here. Boom. So right there. Okay, so we need to get rid of that spot, like this point right there. Shift B, and then we'll find our space on the other side again now. This is what I mean with the edit taking as long as or longer than the preparation and the execution, because I tend to be a perfectionist and it has to be perfect. Right there. Alright, so now see where I wanted to pick back up. Right there. Alright. So we need to take this clip and shorten it down all the way. So I got it all timed how I want it here. So we should be at the other side of the needle now. So let's see what that looks like. I like that. And right there. Right there, we'll switch to the other side of the needle again. Right there. Shift B. And we'll find the other side where we want. Right there. Shift B. I want it to end. I want the speed ramp to end right there. So we'll bring that clip down to that line again. I'm not particularly fond of these the fading periods between. I like sharp speed ramp cuts, but that's just my style for now. That's the beauty of this whole editing thing. Your style can be whatever you want, and it can change whenever you want. I get a lot of my inspiration from different places. Casey Neistat, but mostly for this drone and editing stuff, Sam Colder is really great. All right, so let's see where we're at on this cut here. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so we're gonna end it right here. And so that's gonna be our speed ramping is complete. We'll delete that, fade this music out. So now that you have your clip timed correctly to the music that you want, now you add the flavor to it, right? So I like to put some faint whoosh sounds with the camera movements, and we'll probably change the frequency of the music on the way out, and color grade, of course. So we'll do the whoosh sounds first. We'll go into my special effects. Just a basic whoosh. You can get it on the Final Cut program or Epidemic Sound. Shout out to them. Alright, so we're gonna put one right here. Command C to copy, Command V to paste, Command V to paste. And it just ever so slightly noticeable. Okay, we got our whooshes in there. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with the audio, but I did it at the beginning of this video in that clip, and I really liked it. Starting right there, we're gonna make it a separate little clip here, and we'll put this on. Change the parameters. I like fading in and out with the music, so we'll start the effect at the beginning and get more faded as we go here. So put a keyframe there, put a keyframe at the end, and we'll just turn this up here. Cool, so that's fine. Audio's all good. And we'll do the color grade here. I want to start with the dark side because exposure is probably going to be the hardest to get a hold of. So we'll do a color correction here. We'll open up color wheels, and we're looking for our exposure over here. So we'll just turn that up ever so slightly. Make sure our shadows are all above 0 because we don't want to crush our black tones. And bring the mids down just a bit. And I like only really saturating the highlights when it comes to sunsets. So we're gonna put a little orange in there. Right there, and then we're just gonna pump it up ever so slightly. I like that. Okay. So does it look good on the light side? The light side could be better. So right there, we are gonna put a keyframe. And then right here, we're gonna put another keyframe and change it according to this frame we have now. So we're gonna turn our highlights up, get some light in there. Perfect. Shadows are good. Midtones will bring them down just a bit right there. And it looks like our color's pretty good. So, all right, cool. So that should be perfect on both sides, and it should change during this speed ramp here. Yeah. Thanks for hanging around if you're still here. As you can see, there's a lot to this. You know what? One more thing. Let's add an adjustment layer on top of this clip, and we will add those yummy black boxes, black lines on the top and bottom of our screen. Very cinematic. All right, cool. So that's all I have. That's all I've got. Without further ado, the final product. Sweet. I hope you guys like that. I'm impressed with it. It's exactly what I pictured, and that's always a good feeling. I continued my night. I went out to the pier for sunset, so let's meet him out there. So while I'm out, I decided to come out to the pier for the sunset and throw the drone up, see if we can get some cool stuff here too. And yeah, I guess enjoy the footage. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment if you did, like if you like it, and subscribe. See you later.